All right, guys, we're here at the Mason Dixon line. We are signing in to the Appalachian Trail. It is June 23rd. We are planning on heading south down the trail and making it to either Ravens Rock or Cowell Shelter today. Got Justin and Miley over here dropping us off. Our packs are back at the truck. We're gonna pick those up and start heading south on the Appalachian Trail. It's that way. So Maryland's that way, Pennsylvania's that way. Hey guys, good morning. It's June 23rd. We're at Penmar Park here in Pennsylvania. We just went down and saw the Mason Dixon line, and we are about to start on the Appalachian Trail. Carla's getting her bag all situated. Justin's making sure we're all set to go. He's dropping us off here. Maine's that way. Georgia's that way. We're not walking that far. We're just gonna spend a couple days out here, spend a couple nights out here, do a section hike, try and make it through Maryland, but we're just gonna see how far we can make it, and Justin's gonna pick us up on Thursday. We'll see you next cool spot. Check out the view here. Okay guys, it's day one. We're a couple, maybe a mile, 2 miles into our hike, and we're in the middle of the woods. It's very, very rocky here on this Maryland trail, so it's slowing us down a little bit, but we're handling it like champs. If you look down on that tree, you can see the white blaze. There's another one over here on the rock. Those are our trail markers, tell us that we're on the right path. And our first stop's about 4 miles in, and I assume we'll be there by lunchtime. We'll stop and refuel and look for water and rest up and see from there if we want to head on to the next one. We've been coming straight up the mountain for a while now. I'm not sure how much elevation change we've had, but right over here, some real cool caves off in the rocks and the cliffs. Who knows? Maybe there's a little black bear in there taking a siesta. You can see this one around this rock. Right down in there. Carla's doing good. She's kicking my butt up this trail.
No, I'm not. Kim's kicking my butt.
And we're still going up. We're at this high rock overlook. It's about 0.2 miles up this trail. We're gonna go up here and see if we can get a good view of the mountain we've been climbing up all day. And then we'll come back and keep going on the Appalachian Trail south. All right, guys. We're coming up on High Point Rock. Pardon my breathing. We've been hiking all day. Oh look, it looks like you can drive up here.
Yeah. Wow.
Oh wow.
Oh well.
This place is amazing. Wow. This is amazing. Let's go look how far up this mountain we've climbed today. Oh, wow. Check this out, guys. This is incredible.
Wow.
Here. We're all sweaty, but we made it to the
We did it.
High Point Rock. We still got a ways to go to get to camp today, so we're gonna look around, appreciate this amazing place and continue on our way. Wow. As we made it to Raven's Rock Shelter, check it out. We got a through hiker we met over here making a fire. You gotta check out the shelter, it's really cool. We're setting up to make some lunch. Our jet boils. And here there's some bunks. Over there's a way to hoist your bag up for the bears. You can see he's already got his hoisted up there. I'll show you more about that in a little bit. Now I think we're gonna stay here for the night. It's been a long day so far. We only made it about 4.5 miles, but half of it seemed like it was straight up a mountain.
That's real important to get that going. Sometimes you have to put it at an angle. And it just has to be snug. You don't want to over tighten it or anything.
Okay.
And it's my little simple setup right here. This is called a pocket racket.
Making some lunch. This is cheese enchilada ranchero, freeze-dried meal. So I gotta heat up the water, pour it in the bag, get out of the bag. Empty, I hear it.
There it goes. That's going.
Okay. Just wasn't on there. Turned enough.
There we go.
Okay.
3 or 4 minutes to do that.
Alright, we got both our
Unless you want
waters.
to set the tents up for the YouTube thing. It's up to you.
Well, we can do that tomorrow night.
Alright.
We can just stay here tonight.
Okay.
Alright. Water's boiling. I'm just gonna pour it directly in the pouch.
So have you done that famous ramen bomb yet?
I don't know. I've cooked up ramen a lot of ways.
Uh-huh.
So.
Well, this way on ramen bomb, I've been seeing it.
Water. Stir to completely covered. Let stand for 10 to 12 minutes. Alrighty then. I'm going there. That is my cheese enchilada ranchero. It's got to sit for 10 to 12 minutes and rehydrate with the boiling water. Carla's water is getting boiled now. And what are you having?
Spicy Southwest style skillet. It's got potatoes, shredded beef, black beans, green chilies, vegetables. Sounds delicious.
Sounds delicious. All right.
So,
There be bears in these woods, so hoist it up, yeah?
alrighty, here we go.
You're on.
Well, this only has one carabiner.
You broke it already?
No, there's a second one. Hold on. That's for there.
Or you could just do that other one. Oh, there you go.
This is the right carabiner right there. Alright, so what we're going to do here, just to ensure that we're not doing anything wrong, we're putting one on this side to equal the weight distribution of our bear bag. Alright, and then what we're going to do is we're going to start hoisting this. And as we're hoisting, we're walking towards the tree. And when we get to this carabiner right here, we take off walking, and it gets latched right here. And our bear bag is up in the air.
No
Awesome.
no bears are gonna be stealing our food tonight. Yeah, Carla's getting her little spot set up there. We got the little air mat, air and inflated, or inflating. It's supposed to inflate automatically, but you can also just blow it up to speed up the process. Takes a little while. It's supposed to be some weather coming in, so we're gonna spend the night here. The Raven Rock Shelter. Carla, you having fun yet?
I'm having the most awesome time of my life.
Awesome. All right, we're down here filling up our water. Got a spring. We got the cold water coming straight out of the earth there. It follows this down. We're just gonna filter this water and fill our
Bags first.
bags up. Put this little bag. Get that full. And to fill back up this platypus is super simple. You just twist this filter onto here. And we just gravity feed it into the bag. Slight squeeze. It's pretty warm out. We went through quite a bit of water today. I don't know if you can hear me talking over all this water. I'll talk a little louder. It's beautiful here. Little spring we found. It's about 15 minutes down from the shelter from where we're staying at. And there you have it. It's almost full. Little platypus bag. And we're gonna fill
Water filter.
the Sawyer water filter. Got one more to fill up with Carla's bag, and then we're gonna wash some cups and fill up some other bottles. We'll be all set for day 2 with water. All right, we got all our water filled up. We've got both our bags. Mine's over there. We've got a couple extra water bottles. And then we've got some more dirty water we can filter or use to clean stuff out if it need be. Alright guys, it is day 2 out here on the Appalachian Trail. We're about an hour into our first hike. We spent the night down at Ravens Rock Shelter. We hung out with some really cool people all night, some thru hikers, got to learn their stories and why they're out here. And today we're trying to get to, is it Cowell? Cowell Shelter next. It's about 5 miles between here and there. Came across this really pretty creek. Might stop up here and try to get some fresh water out of it if we can, but it rained a lot last night and this water's running pretty dirty, so we might wait till we get to a spring. Just depends. We got to cross over here. Looks like we go right across that way to the other side and keep going.
You see a lot mark over there too?
I don't. Yep, there it is over there.
That's it. Okay.
These marks on the trees, you see the 2 white marks, they're called blazes. 2 means that we have a turn in the trail. 1 means you're still on the trail. The white is for the Appalachian Trail, and blue means you're leading off on a different trail. And we're gonna go across this water. Carla, you doing all right back there?
I'm fine.
Yeah, it looks like we come over here. Look, some of the rocks are still wet from people going through earlier before us. It's a pretty little creek. There's probably some brook trout in there. Should have brought my trout pole. Here comes Carla, moseying across the rocks. It's beautiful weather today. It's nice and cool. It poured rain last night. Now we're gonna start heading back up this trail. Just keep following the white blazes along the trees and the rocks. Found this old wall. The trail goes right through it. Carla's gonna tackle it first.
Oh, it's nothing. After you make it past that, it's flat and you're done. Okay.
All right. This is pretty nifty though.
It is cool.
Who knows how long this wall has been here or what it was for. Actually, if anyone who's done the Appalachian Trail watches this and knows what this wall was for, let us know in the comments. It's pretty nifty. It's so beautiful out here. So green. Got these ferns. There's another blaze showing us we're on the right path. Just walking up the mountain. Coming up on another little water crossing. Got a little footbridge here. Look at how pretty this water is. A lot more water this way than there was yesterday. All right, Carla. Get out of your way. I think we're gonna stop here and fill up our water bottles and filter some water before we head on. All right, guys, we're about 4.5 miles in to day 2. We're come up on this little cliff ledge and staircase. It's like a natural staircase going up the side of a cliff. Just thought it was really pretty and cool. Fell in the creek earlier. My shoes are all wet and soggy, so hopefully we'll make it to the next shelter really quick. And I can change my socks and try and dry out my shoes a little bit and make lunch. Day 2 on the Appalachian Trail. We're in this field. There's gorgeous wildflowers everywhere. We've almost made it to Cowell Shelter, our next stop. Okay guys, it says we've gone 6.6 miles. It's taken us about 4 hours. The last place we were at said that it was 4.9 miles to the next shelter, so obviously that's not accurate. But we just talked to a guy on the trail that said it's about another 0.8 miles and we'll be there. Look at this gorgeous field. We've mainly been walking ridge lines along the mountains. Now we're coming down into some flatlands and it's really pretty. All right, we made it to Cowell Shelter. We ate lunch here. We met Carl over here. He's a bird charmer. And I think we're gonna spend the night here, but we're gonna stay in our tent, which is up the hill. And then here in a little bit, we gotta go down there and get more water. Seems like we never have enough water. Something to keep in mind. How's it been so far, Carla?
I love every minute of it. It's been an awesome experience, and I look forward to doing more of the Appalachian Trail.
Awesome. Water's down there. The privy's down there too. It's not as clean as the last privy we were at Ravens Rock. And it looks like we got some more hikers coming in. Alright guys, this is the tent site on the Appalachian Trail. We're at Cowell Shelter. You got to come up the hill a little bit to get to the tent sites. And I'm going to set up the camera and show y'all how quick and easy it is to put up our tents. Got a Nemo tent. You can do the other side that way.
Okay, and I have a Cowell tent, one-person tent, and it goes up fairly easy, 2 posts.
Hers sounds easier than mine.
You ever set yours up?
Yep, I set it up with Justin at the house.
Okay.
And just like that, the tent is up. Carla has her tent up, and we're ready to camp tonight. There's Carla's, she's getting her mat ready. Might start a fire over here in a little bit and get our stuff organized. It's the last night on the trail. We're gonna make some coffee, talk about our experiences out here on the Appalachian Trail. It's our last night out here. We're all set up at camp. And we're gonna talk to Carla about what she thinks so far.
I think that this has been one of the best trips that I've made in a long time, getting to see the mountains of the Appalachian Trail and meet a lot of the, what they call trail family, or Tramily is the nickname. You definitely, every hiker you meet out here has been extra friendly and nice and just wants to help the next hiker be able to succeed in whatever or wherever they're hiking. Everybody is more than willing to help each other, and it has just been a really good experience. It's at times solitude when you're walking, then at times you meet other hikers and you have a brief conversation with them, and in the evenings you meet a lot more hikers, and most of the time everyone will gather around and talk to each other, and that's a really good social environment because everyone's out here to appreciate nature.
So what made you want to do this?
I've actually been wanting to do the Appalachian Trail for a very long time. I recently quit my job back in February to help take care of my mother, and I've been really wanting to do this. An opportunity came up that the plane tickets were really cheap, and you were living up here in Maryland and it was right here close to you, and suggested why not come up and do a portion of it, and it worked out perfect that I was able to do that.
How has the experience been as far as what you thought it was going to be compared to how it actually is?
It's very, very, very rough if you're not used to hiking, but it's breathtaking. It's so beautiful. The trails, the rocks, the streams, the trees, the wildlife, everything has just been so beautiful, so awesome. You know, it's just, I feel like you're almost in heaven on earth.
What do you think of like the shelters and the campsites? So far, I've thought they were like amazing. They're
Yeah,
really well kept. The trail is really well marked.
Yeah, it would be almost impossible for anyone to get lost out here because it's so well marked with the blazes, and all the campsites are really well maintained. The shelters are really maintained. The bivvies are kept up. All the volunteers that maintain these trails have really done a good job, and they need to be thanked.
What do you think about, I think we both underestimated the amount of water we were going to need.
Yes, you definitely want to prepare to be hydrated. You would go through easily 7 liters a day on each individual for sure. So
that's to cook with as well, not just to drink.
Drinking, yeah. Each individual probably needs at least 7 liters a day, and you just want to make sure that you have good ways to carry water and be prepared for long distances between the water.
And know where the water sources are when you get to them.
Yes, and all the water sources are marked. You just look for the blue signs and where they say spring, and so that's, once they mark them, it's pretty good. It takes a little bit of a hike to get to them, away from where the tent shelters and the shelters and the tent shelters are, but it's definitely worth going down there to get the fresh spring water.
All right, and if you were to get this opportunity again, what section would you want to do next?
It would probably be the next section up over by that river.
Pennsylvania?
Pennsylvania, yes. I would love to try to see that area.
Pennsylvania or down in Harper's Ferry?
Harper's Ferry, yes.
Okay, so that's Virginia, West Virginia area.
Yeah, I would like to just maybe do the next section up from this one.
All right. Well, I'm really glad we did this.
I am too. It's been one of the most best experiences I've had in years.
Awesome. Okay, guys. We're getting picked up this morning. We're heading down to the parking lot. We are leaving out. There's camp. Some guys down there sleeping in the shelter. We stayed up there in the tent sites. You can see the bear pole down there. And we are headed back to civilization. All right, this is the last little hike till we get to the parking lot. Started at Penmar Park, Pennsylvania, up at the Mason Dixon line, and headed south. We made it about 13 miles to Cowell Shelter. I absolutely have the utmost respect now for through hikers because it's rough. But it's been a lot of fun. Is there any questions you have about the Maryland section of the Appalachian Trail, the first 13 miles or so? Let us know in the comments. I'd love to know if you've done the full trail or a lot more than we have. Just let us know what you think. Here we are. Until next time, Carla.
Our next big adventure. The next section of the Appalachian Trail.
Here's our ride. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Leave us some comments. And stay tuned for the next adventure.